He survived a catastrophic accident, fought paralysis for 9 years. But what actually killed Superman was something most people don't even think about. Christopher Reeve wasn't just an actor. He became a symbol of hope after a brutal accident left him paralyzed from the neck down. But behind tetraplegia and the inspiration was a silent, deadly battle happening inside his body. Stay until the end to learn what killed Superman and how you can avoid it. Born in 1952 in New York City, Christopher Reeve grew up in Princeton, New Jersey. From a young age, he was driven not just to succeed, but to prove himself. He excelled in academics, sports, and most important, the stage. At just 9 years old, he discovered acting, and something clicked. He studied at Cornell University and later trained at Juilliard, one of the most prestigious acting schools in the world. There, he refined his craft, learning discipline, precision, and emotional depth. He wasn't chasing fame, he was chasing excellence. In 1978, everything changed. Christopher Reeve was cast as Superman. At the time, he was unknown, but what he brought to the role would change cinema forever. He didn't just play a superhero. He created two completely different people. Clark Kent and Ward, sure, invisible. Superman, strong, confident, unstoppable. That contrast made audience believe for the first time Superman felt human. The film became a massive success. Reeve became a global icon. But unlike many stars, he didn't let fame define him. He turned down blockbuster roles, choosing meaningful stories instead. 95. A routine equestrian competition. His horse approached and jumped and suddenly stopped. Reeve was thrown forward, landing headfirst. His neck shattered. In an instant, Superman couldn't move. He was paralyzed from the neck down with tetraplegia and unable to breathe without a machine. For a moment, he considered giving up, but then something changed. He chose to live, and not just live, but fight. He trained for hours every day. Nurses helped him at every moment. He pushed his body and his limits. And slowly, incredibly, he began to regain small movements. He became a global advocate for spinal cord research. He spoke before governments, raised millions, and gave hope to millions more. He redefined what a hero looks like. But behind the inspiration, there was a constant danger, something invisible but deadly. Pressure injuries. Christopher Reeve developed a pressure injury, also called pressure ulcer, decubitus ulcer, or bedsore. Pressure injuries happen when someone can't move for a long period. Constant pressure cuts off blood flow to the skin, and without oxygen, the tissue begins to break down. What starts as a simple redness can turn into deep wounds, then infection, and in severe cases, the infection can spread through the body, become life-threatening. For someone like Christopher Reeve, who couldn't move on his own, the risk never went away. In October 2004, Reeve developed an infection from the pressure injury. That infection spread, leading to sepsis, and then cardiac arrest. On October 10, 2004, Christopher Reeve passed away. He was 52 years old. He once made us believe in a hero who would fly, but in the end, he showed us something far more important, that true strength is not about power, it's about resilience. And even when life takes everything from you, you can still rise. But today, the story doesn't have to end at the same way. Pressure injuries are now preventable. With proper care, simple actions can save lives. Nerves follow structural reposition, 30 and sometimes up to 14 degrees turning anchors based on the latest 2027 guidelines from NBAP, ABeWER, and Pacific. Multifunction advanced support surface now automatically reduce prolonged pressure, minimize the time any one area of the body is stressed. Combined with proper nutrition and high quality care, even high-risk patients can be protected. People with tetraplegia, paraplegia, and everybody with limited mobility can now live safer, with dignity and a better quality of life. Zero pressure injuries is not just a goal, it's a promise, and it's a responsibility for all of us.